Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You are now tuned in to Ma'at TV. Most of y'all already know the routine, but if you don't, remember to hit that like button as you come in. But most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel, this is your first time stopping by, rocking with your boy, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, but do yourself a favor and hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. Alright, family, the moment has arrived. So this guy, Spider Lope, exposes Wack 100 because Wack claimed that he was locked up with this nigga. This nigga, like, I don't know this nigga.
We say Spider Lope gave Black Wall Street a pass today. So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the? You heard him? We go to the juvenile. We go back to the juvenile side. This is Spider Lope right here that he's talking about, saying that we go back to the juvenile side of the county. Spider like, I was never locked up with you, nigga. So that's lie number one. Oh, fuck!
Okay, so you caught a couple of juvenile cases along the way.
Attempted murders, you know, like all my whole rest.
None of this shit
in there. You just really don't understand how that inner
city. We don't fuck with. Listen, dog. Listen, the only police we fuck with is the crooked police, is Power Rules and Crips, is gang members that niggas don't know they gang members. We fuck with your police, them know.
He said,
wait, what? Did he just say that he fuck with cops that's Power Rule and Crips? How many Crip or Power Rule police you ever heard of?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Huh? I just now realized he said that.
They don't know they gang members, but
what?
He went on to identify, describe, and explain his own homie, the Beehive. This dude right here.
Yeah, they do everything we need them to do. And it's a lot of them out here. You know, they pull a nigga over and taking what we need to take. Them the police.
Now, I'm not saying Wack ain't a snitch. Now, I don't want y'all to get it twisted and think, oh, 1 minute I'm taking Wack's side, and the next minute I'm saying he's a snitch. What I'm saying is Hassan is doing the same thing as Wack is doing. So how dare you sit up here and point the finger at Wack when you literally do the same shit on a daily basis?
We fuck with.
Imagine what the feds been up to about picking through what people been saying on platforms. And this is what he just said. He's swearing down that he never came out of him. He ducking all these indictments.
We fuck with police.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. Porky has really outdone himself this time. Reggie Wright and John over at Bomb First tried to help him, but somehow he still managed to throw himself under the bus. Just like every other time.
Yo, I just realized he got this nigga down as Axel Foley, rank detective. Like Beverly Hills Cop.
You've caught Porky in another lie, and this time, it's serious. Today, we're about to prove that he really did go to jail. He really was picked up and brought in for questioning. Now, if you know Porky like we do, then you already know. He lies so much. We can't just focus on just this one. Before we even get into the jail story, we have to touch on some of the other lies he's told recently. Won't take too long on it, but let's go back to that story he told about being CK Wack and how that persona supposedly came to life in Soledad.
And I went to reception, and they put me in cell with a G homie named Baby Wayne from Villagetown Power Room. And I think at that point is when my penitentiary training started. You know, because he had been to prison 2-3 times. The good thing about Baby Wayne was a knockout artist. And when you were a young Power Room in the cell with a G homie, you're going to fight at least 3-4 times a week.
That's called being bullied.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Man, this dude is crazy. There ain't nobody. What? So he was a knockout artist. You was getting knocked out 3-4 times a week. Okay, I get it.
It's because.
Yeah.
So
just be.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like somebody training you. That sounds like somebody bullying you. If somebody is making you fight them every single day in jail, you're not being trained. You're being bullied. In my opinion, Spider Lope probably gonna say the same thing too.
Because he was just fucking. That's called getting worked out, bullied.
Thank you.
He just beating you up just because.
I never called that part either.
Got me stronger with my push-up game, my physical game, and he made me squabbling him every day, almost. So by the time
Yeah, if a nigga calling you out to squabble every single day, you're being bullied, my nigga. Whether you knew it or not, you're being bullied.
I left here, I hit Soledad. So by the time I left here, I hit Soledad. So by the time I left here, I hit Soledad.
Listen closely.
And Soledad was really, that was the birth. That was the birth of CK Wack.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
That was the birth of CK Wack. When I hit that yard.
CK stands for
Crip killing. Okay.
What the hell? Oh my God.
You know what don't make sense about that? Him calling himself, they wouldn't call you a Crip killer unless, I mean, from the politics that I've heard, I'm not from LA. I've never been there. And I'm not a gangbanger. I never needed a gang. I had family, but gang life was never me. They only call Crip killers who actually kill Crips. Why would they call you CK Wack if you ain't put in no work against no Crips? The only work that you're describing putting in is fighting being bullied by your cellmate who was a power group. So why would they call you Crip killing Wack if you ain't never done it? Make that make sense.
No way.
This dude is hilarious. Oh my mama. I don't know what else to say. This dude is hilarious.
See, I was Lil Wack. From there, I went to CK Wack.
According to Porky, he left Delano State Prison and was transferred to Soledad. And that's where the name CK Wack was born. The only problem with that is that in a separate interview from 8 years ago, Porky said he went straight to Soledad when he first hit the penitentiary at 16 years old.
Where the trucking business came from, you know, I went to the pen, Simon. As you know, I was the first juvenile to actually go to California State Penitentiary at 16. Not youth authority, I already ran through that. So at 16, I'm in Soledad. So at 16, I'm in Soledad State Penitentiary.
Hold on.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
Back that up. He just said something totally different. Hold on, back that up. Listen to what he just said. Hold on, let's hear what he just said in this one. Hold on.
Oh my
God. What the hell?
And he made me squabbling him every day, almost. So by the time I left here, I hit Soledad.
Yeah, he said he went to the juvenile detention center, then went to Soledad. Now fast forward, he says that he went straight to Soledad, and he was the first juvenile to be put in there. Oh my God, this nigga here. This nigga be
See, I don't understand you niggas, man. I don't understand why you gotta lie about a street life. I don't. Why are 50-year-old niggas so proud of a street life? And that's what I don't understand. I'm not proud of none of the shit that I did in the streets. That's why I don't talk about it. Because I'm not proud of it.
When he first hit the penitentiary at 16 years old.
Where the drug business came from, I went to the pen, Simon. As you know, I was the first juvenile to actually go to California State Penitentiary at 16. Now you could throw it out, already ran through that. So at 16, I'm in Soledad. So at 16, I'm in Soledad. So at 16, I'm in Soledad.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye, Lisa. Bye, Lisa.
State Penitentiary. So from 16 to 22, so from 16 to 22, so from 16 to 22, 22, 22, I run through like 7 different prisons.
You're 19 years old? You get out?
Yeah, I'm like...
Wait, huh? That don't make sense.
19. I do probably like 2.5, 3 years of a solitary confinement time. I do probably like 2.5, 3 years of a solitary confinement time.
Porky just...
This is how you knew he was lying, because he scratched his nose. He went... That's when you know a nigga lying, when they start get the scratching and do it. It's always a tick that a nigga does when he lies. And that was his tick. Because he just said that he was going through different prisons. So wait. If you're going through different prisons, how are you doing 2.5 years in solitary confinement, jump from prison to prison? Nothing he's saying makes sense.
I do probably like 2.5, 3 years of a solitary confinement time. I do probably like 2.5, 3 years of a solitary confinement time.
Porky just claimed he was the first minor in the California prison system, being sent to Soledad at just 16 years old.
Ooh,
but now,
51 people
listen
in the chat.
to this old interview with Vlad. In this one, Porky clearly says he went to Delano at 16, and that Delano was his first prison.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one is it? Soledad or Delano?
Right.
The prison bus came to Central Juvenile Hall, pulled into Central Juvenile Hall when they left LA County Jail and picked me up from Central Juvenile Hall and took me straight to Delano State Penitentiary.
Anytime a juvenile inmate is around any type of adult inmates, they have to be
supervised,
in protective custody, separated, isolated.
Yeah.
The adult inmates have absolutely no action at the youth.
That's a
liability. So he's trying to paint this picture as if he was amongst and with these grown men as a minor, when that is absolutely not true. If he was even in this area, because he tries to put me there with him. He said, we go back to the juvenile side of the county together. And I wasn't there, so we don't know what to believe. Oh, my mama.
No, I don't wanna. Huh? Oh, no, I don't wanna. No.
Now, see, the nigga lied and said he was in the county with this nigga as a juvenile. This nigga said, I was, when the fuck was I there? I don't know this nigga. And then he just gave you 2 different jails that he was at first. This nigga. I think Wack is a wannabe.
You see right here? Look, let me show you. The first one, it was admitted offender with new AOJ. That's adult offender juvenile. Okay.
So this is your first system.
That's your
first. I didn't see this, but I was listening to it at work.
To North State Prison, NKSP.
Now some of this shit is gonna be new to me because I was, when you work and you don't hear everything, and I'm not looking down at the screen because I'm working. So some of this stuff I didn't catch, like his actual record being up there. Didn't catch that part.
You got to see, he likes to play games. So you got to understand, North Current State Prison is Delano, okay? That's old Delano. They have a new Delano, which is a level 4, okay?
The prison bus came to Central Juvenile Hall, pulled into Central Juvenile Hall when they left LA County Jail.
To get the BB gun bandit. He was so terrible and treacherous with that BB gun.
He called him the BB gun bandit.
From Central Juvenile Hall, and he took me straight to Delano State Penitentiary.
He'll try to say, I went to Delano to make you think he's been a higher level than he been. He was at reception, right?
I was in Delano reception twice, too. Once in...
That's what I don't get.
95.
That's what I don't get, Niqua. Why lie? Well, why are these 50-year-old men lying about a fake street life? The only explanation I can come up with for the reason why they lie is because they never were in the streets. Well, Hassan, from Hassan's perspective, I can tell that this nigga was never in the streets. And the only reason why he got questioned for any of these murders that he did, because he was a holster. It makes sense. Niggas would do the pew-pewing and give him the gun. He gets caught with the gun. He gets questioned about it. You ever notice that? How many people you know get accused of murder several times and they get them on none of it? A nigga with a public defender gets accused with several murders. Not at once, at different times. All times he got accused, he had a public defender. He got away with it. When does that ever happen? Don't worry, I'll wait. He was poor, remember? He ain't had no money for a lawyer. That's what he claims. Let me move up because I keep going out of the screen. I gotta get my green screen up.
All right, and then again in 97.
Then the next prison he went to was SADF, Substance Abuse Treatment Facility, which is the level 2. Okay.
Wait. You said you went. Wait. Why would you go to substance abuse treatment facility? That's crackhead shit, drug addict shit. He wants to be Suge Knight so bad that he'll come up with a whole false perspective, a whole false narrative about his street life. Niggas want to be thugs so bad. I would never want to be a thug that bad to where I'm coming on the internet, I'm lying about shit, and you can just look up my record.
Roll from.
I thought Porky said he was 16 years old at Soledad. I thought he said he went to Soledad after he left Delano. See all the lies you have to sift through when dealing with this guy?
Yeah.
He didn't go to 9 prisons like he alleges, okay?
Anybody that goes to 9 prisons in that short of time is getting ran off the yard or is disciplinary, and you're gonna get some ad time.
Yeah.
Around that.
Why would you keep getting transferred to all these different prisons unless you were getting bullied or somebody was trying? The only reason why you would keep getting transferred is if you were being bullied.
Message.
And then niggas got him out the yard.
Like he alleges, okay?
Anybody that goes to 9 prisons in that short of time is getting ran off the yard or is disciplinary, and you're gonna get some ad time. You're moving around that much because you're fucking up. You're gonna be in the hole in the shoe.
Right.
He got paroled. If
that doesn't make sense. If he kept moving around because he was getting in trouble, time would have been added on. But he kept moving around. No time was getting added on. That the only other explanation for that is if niggas was running you off the yard and they trying to protect you.
You see, he got to prison on 131.95. He paroled 4/1/98. He got paroled. If you see, he got to prison on 131.95. He paroled 4/1/98. Okay? 95 to 98 is 3 years. I don't give a fuck what kind of arithmetic you try to use with it.
What about Chinese arithmetic?
Yeah, he right about what, man?
Delano in 1995 when he was 18 years old. He paroled in 1998 at 21. That timeline makes one thing
definitely
crystal
was.
clear. It was impossible for him to be at Soledad at 16. If Porky never went to Soledad, then there was never a birth of C.K. Wack. The whole story was built on a lie. Just another chapter in Porky's book of fiction.
Okay?
Damn.
But this is the kind of fraudulent dude that is out here on this internet trying to, you know what I'm saying, pretend to be somebody and something that he's not. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Go to the next one. It say return from parole, re-entry 3, which means the county jail. He never went back to the prison. You see what I'm saying? He was in the county jail from 6/2 to 7/25 of 98. Okay?
Uh-huh.
He returned to parole. Then 3 days after Christmas in 1998, same year, he got another violation, returned from parole, re-entry 3. He went to the county jail. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Right.
He was returned to parole. Then he discharged on 2/25/2002 from Region 3. Discharged from sentence. Okay?
I gotta put extra.
All that talk about he was in there for all this shooting and attempted murders and all of this shit. This motherfucker got one charge of 245 PC.
Yeah, that nigga said
A2.
That nigga said he got a lot of violence.
He was returned to 3. He went. Then he returned.
I just now quote what he means. Because Wack said all of his record as a juvenile was all for violent crimes, attempted murders, and shit like that. But from what I see, parole, return for parole, return to parole, return to parole, return to parole, discharge from sentence. Where's the violent crimes? He's no different than Hassan. They one and the same.
Message.
Him, Charleston White are 3 sides of the same fucked up coin. If a coin could have 3 sides, they all the same side of the same fucked up coin. Bunch of capping ass niggas.
3 days after Christmas in 1998, same year, he got another violation, returned from parole, re-entry 3. He went to the county jail. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He was returned to parole. Then he discharged on 2/25/2002 from Region 3. Discharged from sentence. Okay?
I gotta put extra.
All that talk about he was in there for all this shooting and attempted murders and all of this shit. This motherfucker got one charge of 245 PC A2, okay? Which is assault with a firearm, okay?
No, it's assault with a deadly weapon, non-firearm. Wack has clarified and specified it's assault with a deadly weapon, non-firearm.
So as you just saw, Porky never set foot in Soledad. So all that talk about Soledad was just another lie. There was never a birth of C.K. Wack. That entire...
It don't make sense. Why would they call you Crip Killer if you're not a Crip Killer? And you never even stepped foot in the jail that you claim that you stepped foot in. So he probably took that story. That's why he was so detailed in his story, because he probably took it from someone else that he actually knew was there. That's how he knew about the bus pulling up. It probably came from someone else.
entire story was completely fabricated. Then there's the claim about spending 2 to 3 years in solitary confinement. Lie.
And the claim that I was there. Lie.
Being the first minor in the California prison system. Lie. Being 16 years old at Soledad. Lie. That's 5 lies in one story. Back to back.
6.
But this is what Porky does. Now let me show you guys how Porky fell on his own sword. You won't find this next clip on YouTube anymore, because Porky had Cheeseburger Chuck take it down.
Hey, Big Chuck, we just want to talk about when he gonna bring the audio from being talking to them people. We want to know what he said. We can clear all this up.
Who's that, Chuck? That's Deuce.
Yo, why is PCK always talking to me? We in the streets. We in news. I got nothing to talk about. Every time he does this, it's a PC move.
Always notice how Porky reacts when Deuce questions him. He can't stand it. He cuts him off, yells over him, or accuses him of PCing for talking to him on a social platform. But when it comes to DZ from SBGB-TV, it's a whole different story. Porky gives him content and plays along.
What's up, homie?
Okay, yeah, as long as it's Wack on here, because if it's somebody else, we're not doing that.
Listen, I'm not doing that. Listen to me. Hey, listen to me. It's real shit, right? We always know what we're doing, right? We always know what we're doing. And believe it or not,
52 people in the chat right now. Make sure y'all hitting the like button as y'all come in. And support the channel. Hit the Cash App at the top of your chat. Or you can use the Cash App or PayPal going along the screen at the bottom. Put something on that loud pack, family. I've been trying to get this for a week now, family. I can't get my liver. That's what y'all saying? Just let me know. Just let me know. Remy can't get the loud pack no more. Just let me know. I'll stop asking. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
right? We are the most supported people of our people on the internet. Right? It's a lot we can do. Remember, I'm an industry guy. I'm tied in the label. I'm tied in the YouTube, right? So what I'm telling you, brother, is like I called in to you intentionally because I saw you was building. I didn't have to do that. People paid me to do that. I did it. I said, let me call in and give them the content. We always know what we're doing. And I'm saying that to say this.
Always give.
At some point, bro,
like
you run your content, but you gotta have some type of reserve when you're running it. Because remember, it's our content. You get what I'm saying? And then, okay, so doing these type of things, right? There's certain things that, especially when it comes to me as a public figure, right? I own me. You're right. I haven't given you a verbal or signed anything, right? So what I'm saying is, as a brother, I'm talking as a brother. Fuck to people. When a brother is calling in to help you, because I'm giving you. You notice the content I gave you. You've been able to chop that shit up and run with it for about a month now, a couple weeks.
You to pay Rue that pay like you weigh, otherwise you don't get to stay on my mama.
At least, right? But it gotta come to some point, bro, to where it's just not like an attack thing. Because then at that point in time, listen to me, you as a brother, I'm a businessman. Right? At that point in time.
Whoa. He get a round of applause. He fell out of character. He does know how to say business. Did y'all heard that? Did y'all heard it? Did y'all heard it? This dude properly pronounced the word business. He didn't say business.
Okay, right? So what I'm saying is, as a brother, I'm talking as a brother. Fuck to people. When a brother is calling in to help you, because I'm giving you. You notice the content I gave you. You've been able to chop that shit up and run with it for about a month now, a couple weeks. A month. Right, at least, right? But it gotta come to some point, bro, to where it's just not like an attack thing. Because then at that point in time, listen to me, you as a brother, I'm a businessman. Right? At that point in time.
Wait, what you say? Hold on. What you say? Smart Shadow. He said he ducking the fade like I'm ducking rip thumbs up. Fuck you, nigga. This nigga stupid. This nigga always got something slick to say. This nigga, I'm gonna call you Slick Mouth. Slickness.
He fell out of character, y'all.
He definitely did fall out of character.
That's from friend to foe.
So?
I called in as a friend. No matter what our back and forth was, I chose to stay on the phone. I know, bro, I've been doing this social media shit forever. I know what I'm doing. If I don't fuck with you, I'll never say a word to you. I won't even utter your name. If you see a lot of people, I ignore them. I won't say their name.
He a muff.
Hey, what's your name again? Grand Rapids Battle Ball. That's what we trying to figure out too. Who the fuck is CK Wack? Because that nigga don't exist. That nigga do not exist at all. That nigga do not exist. I think that's what the dude was just proving. That nigga don't exist. Ain't no nigga named CK Wack. At least not him. I ain't never heard no nigga be called Crip Killer. That ain't a Crip Killer. How they call you a Crip Killer? You ain't never killed not one Crip. You said what? Okay, see now you can stay, but you know where you can stay at? Troll Heaven. Now you can go to Troll Heaven. Now you want some disrespectful shit. You can say whatever you want about me, but when you drag my family into it, you gotta go to Troll Heaven. So type something else in the chat. Rapid ball sucker. That's what I'm gonna call you. Rapid ball sucker. Cause you suck balls rapidly. Matter of fact, I got a health tip for you, rapid ball sucker. I got a health tip for you. It's a really good one. Really, really good one. Hold on, let me find it real quick. It's a really good health tip. You'll love it. Since you like to suck balls so much. Let me find it real quick. Here we go.
If you have cold sores on your mouth from kissing someone else who has cold sores on their mouth, because I know a lot of simps do that, you can get these black nuts and rub them on your mouth. So that was my health tip for today. Rub these black nuts all over your mouth if you got cold sores. Peace, peace, family.
Right, man. Peace, peace, family. You can watch the show from Troll Heaven. I've been letting you slide all night. When you get to try to drag my father into it, knowing his history and my history, you gotta go to Troll Heaven for that. Thank you, babe. Love you.
Fly. He reply to anybody that say his name. He's so thirsty for attention, interaction, engagement, and clout.
Because the minute I say something to him, I have a conversation with him, it helps still. You get what I'm saying? I know that. I know what I'm doing. If I don't fuck with you, I'll never say a word to you. I won't even.
So why you always got my name in your mouth? Lying, talking about we was in jail together and all that. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Utter your name. If you see a lot of people, I ignore them. I won't say their name. Because the minute I say something to them, I have a conversation with them, it helps still. You get what I'm saying? I know that. So I'm telling you, brother to brother, run your content. Especially we gave you content, gave you content.
Listen, me and you have nothing to talk about. It's established. Chuck, call a PC move. Bro, stop talking while you.
Oh wait, what? Skilla baby. Oh wait, hold on. Let me. Goddamn. That hot sauce went right down the wrong pipe. No diddy. Oh shit. You hold on, let me make sure I know who is just the right person. Let me see. Who's Skilla baby? Let me make sure I know who the fuck this is. Oh shit. He definitely did get shot. I don't know who Skilla baby is. I'm thinking of somebody else, but I don't know who this guy is. But if that's a request, the Cash App and the PayPal. Wack Lie 100, right? But it does say Detroit rapper Skilla Baby injured in targeted drive-by shooting, sources say. That's crazy. All these rappers getting killed. Make me not want to rap no more. Well, a lot of shit made me not want to rap no more.
And the people leave our shit in the street.
So if that's the case, Wacko No 100, what is it considered with all the aggressive, violent, controversial conversations threatening that you have online? Recorded intentionally on Clubhouse and other platforms. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Right.
Listen, every time you do this, you saying fuck your neighborhood because you want some peace.
He always putting some neighborhood shit. He a big old kid.
Shit.
Well, all the shit that is getting exposed on this video is already exposed.
You better be careful, little buddy.